Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shelley if you're new, and welcome. I'm back. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. It's been a long time since I filmed last, and I'm pretty nervous. So much has happened in the last 4.5, 5 months. But if you watched past videos, you would have seen that we got decamped out of our flat because of asbestos, and we ended up living in caravans on a holiday park. But we moved back Monday. It is now Sunday the 11th at nearly 12:30. What a surprise. Late night video. But I thought I'd do my first video in my new bullet journal. If you're new to the bullet journal from Lichtenstein 1917, I'll just quickly go through it, and then I can do the flip of how I've set it up. I've kept everything on there just so that it's for the video. The new one has now got grid spacing, which I think is perfect for newbies. Just try and get this off. Move it to the side. I'm actually filming in my kitchen because my desk is not set up, but I'll explain that in a minute. Why not? So it's all rose gold. This is the blush one. And you get your normal name bit, your key, your intentions, which I haven't filled out, your index pages, your future log, which I'm only doing to December because I'm going to get a new one for January. And this is my Hello 2024, which I wrote this bit out, but because it was lopsided, I got Ellie, my daughter, to draw something around it, and she did this beautiful picture. Then I've got my meal plan page and my shopping list, but I need the long post-it notes and the big post-it notes for this page, which I will order when I get paid. My cleaning tracker and my when did I last. These pages don't tend to get used. I don't know why I bothered doing them because I don't go to them. My bills and Shark Week and head pain. My kids' clothes sizes and if they change their style of what they like, especially Ellie. And then my favourite sticker shops, my subs and my Xmas boxes. I wrote down the ones that I've been told about and received in emails. That's not necessarily the ones I'm getting. I just write them down so I know the prices. But if I do get them, but it's down to the money situation. And this is my August page, which my daughter Ellie drew for me because, like, I just, at the time that I was setting this up, I was going through a bad patch, which I'll explain, not mental health wise or anything like that. This is my August monthly, my daily tasks, my tracker, which I'll quickly show you. No, I'm not missing off, like I haven't done it. It's because we only came back Monday. And then there's been some bits where I can't do them. My to-do list for when we move back. And then I quickly did this one for this week. It's currently that day. So it was just a quick one. My main everyday carry is my personal size rings. Hence why this was just a quick one. So this is going to be this week. And the reason why I've done it like this was because I found some of my old planners. Sorry for all the ums. It's been so long since I've filmed and I'm really nervous and I've got so much to tell you. It's not all going to fit in this video. Basically, we've had to declutter the whole flat. Our bedroom, the kids' room, we had to get rid of everything in the kids' room because of the asbestos. My daughter's bedroom, that's everything there's had to go. The front room, I'll explain about the front room in a minute, but we've had to go through everything because where no one had been here for nearly 5 months, it got damp and mouldy, hence why we've had to throw everything. And then I found, look, there's my little Oscar. No, that's my Aaron. What am I saying? I found quite a few of my old journals. Don't worry, that's not my number. This is like in 2017. Going on to 2018, so that is not my number, that is not my email address anymore, so I'm not bothered about that being on camera before anyone says anything. So but yeah, I found quite a few of my journals, and this is not my very first one. I did do one before this, but I think that one's been thrown. And I learned everything from Boho Berry. So everything in here I learned from her, from like the tagging of the washi in the corners, doing the tape on the side for each month, and it worked brilliantly. So I'm going back old school. I am doing it like how I used to do it, and I'm hoping, because I found a bit there, where has it gone? Boho Berry October. It was all Boho Berry. She's the like original person that I learned how to do bullet journaling from, and same with Ryder, but I adapted it to how like she was doing it and everything like that. And I came across these weeklies, and I'm gonna try these weeklies out and see how they go. As you can see, I did use it, but not very much in this one, because I did go to a different one. I think I ended up doing another book and trailing off with this one, but with this I done the September reflection by Boho Berry, asked myself the questions, and I'm thinking about doing these questions again. And I also did like dailies in here, did the weather, as you can see I adapted it further on, and I tried that way. As we all know, it doesn't work for me on that way, because I have some days I have a lot more appointments and stuff like that. I'm grateful for what makes me happy, and just looking back through my old journals, it just made me think, like, what am I looking for in my next journals, and what am I looking for next year? Because yes, okay, we're only in August, but everyone starts thinking about the next planners for next year in September and stuff like that. And at the moment, I've got to think about them now. I can't do it in September. I need to think about them now because financially I can't afford to be buying loads of different planners. There's my birthday month. And I did leave pages in between for like dailies if I need to do them. So that is one of my originals. So that is why, oh, I've just got all sticky. I am going with this layout. I am going to use a bit of washi, but I'm also going to do some daily ones as well. The kids are off school for the summer holidays, so I don't have a lot of, I'm trying to split it, it's on the back page. I don't have a lot of appointments and plans and that because they're off school. But the kit I'm going to use is this cleaning one because that's all I'm doing at the moment. Is sorting out the rooms and trying to get back to being a normal life. Trying to survive is a better way of explaining it at the moment. They were supposed to be fixing my children's roof ceiling in their bedroom whilst we were gone, and as you can tell, nearly 5 months later and it's still not been done. So they told us we could move back home on Monday and they will do it around us. But in the time that we've been gone, no one's been coming to the flat. Nobody's been checking like the electric or anything like that because we weren't allowed to. And there's been no gas for heating and no windows open. So everything went very damp and mouldy, and they were fixing the roof. Just make sure I am on camera still. They're fixing, oh, I say that, fixing the actual roof, which had a great big 5 foot long crack, hence why the kids' ceiling fell in. Well, 3 weeks ago, I got a phone call from my neighbour asking, were we coming back? And it's like, yeah. And he's like, you sure you haven't moved out? And it's like, no. And he was like, well, there's people here taking bin bags out of your bedroom, out of your flat. And it's like, no, there should be no one going into our flat and taking anything out. So he collared them and asked them what they were doing. And they turned around and said, they've been told to clear out our flat because we've been kicked out. And they wanted to know why. And he turned around and he's gone, well, actually, I'm on the phone with the person who lives there. They haven't been kicked out. Oh, I've gone too far there. And they were like, mum language, oh shit, we need to call our boss. Mind you, I'm on the phone at the same time. And it's like, right, I can't get there for another, like, hour. And he turned round and he's going, well, they haven't been kicked out. You haven't been told to clear the flat, put the stuff back. Otherwise, I'm calling the police. So they did that. An hour later, I turn up at the flat and they had bagged up everything that was in our front room. Everything that was in my desk, all my planner stuff, my pens, my Cricut, my printer, Gavin's desk, all his Warhammer and D&D stuff, everything. They'd gone through my drawers and just emptied them. With Gavin's stuff, they packed it all nice, but with my desk, it looks like they got the bin bag and just went like that with my desk. They broke stuff that my kids had made me with clay from school. They broke my printer, but luckily I'd taken my laptop with me. They broke my printer, nearly, as far as I know, nearly broke my Cricut. I still haven't been able to check it. And they went through my drawers in the kitchen and stole jewellery. They stole our little jar with our pennies and 2p's and 5p's in. They went through wallets. They went through everything. They went through my bedroom. They literally, like, tossed out everything. So I had to call the police and get hold of the housing association people to find out who gave them permission to come into my flat to empty it. And they had a look, and there's nothing on their computers to say that they're supposed to be doing a flat clear out. So they don't even know. Sorry if the phone's wobbling, it's because me rubbing the pencil away. So there's nothing on record to say that they were allowed to do that, or given permission to do that. Ugh. Bear me 2 seconds. And all my stuff is still packed away. Because I've not wanted... I have not wanted to get it all out. As you can see, it's still packed from when I was at the caravan. Yeah. So the police ended up questioning my neighbour on about the people, what they look like and that, and they got hold of the council and to find out if they knew anything, which I'd already been told they didn't. And they worked out that they climbed up the scaffolding that's around our block and climbed through my attic into the flat. They stole my spare door key that was on the hook. I'm just going to concentrate a sec. Yeah, they stole the spare door key, so I had to get a locksmith out. Luckily that they done that and paid for it. So everything in our front room was all bagged up, and we've moved back in, and I know that we're going to be moving furniture around in the front room anyway. Got to get rid of our sofa because that's gone all mouldy and damp and that. And my desk is going to go into my bedroom, so I can have it all set up in my bedroom rather than the front room, and then I can film better in the day when the kids are around. And like the kids' room, that's sealed off, waiting for people to come in to sort out the ceiling with the asbestos and that, which is happening on Tuesday at last, you know, 4.5 months later, but it's getting done. So I haven't set up my desk or checked anything because the police wanted to check the bags, and I can't remember what I was doing with that now. What was I doing there? See, this is why I shouldn't rub things out. And I wrote it so lightly as well, so I can't even remember. I can't remember for the life of me. And I bet you're screaming because you know what was there. What I'll do is I'll leave it for now and then I'll watch the video and write it in. So yeah, I didn't want to sort anything out or get anything set up properly or anything like that because we are going to be redecorating the front room, so there's absolutely no point me doing that. So for the time being, I'll be filming in my kitchen, but literally after that, that happened on the Thursday, and then the following Friday the surveyor came out. She had this funny feeling to come out. Mind you, I'd been to the flat the Thursday beforehand and everything was fine, because I said I was going to be checking on the flat daily. And the Friday, the surveyor said that she was going to come out and just check to see if any work had been done. And I said, well, they hadn't on the Thursday, but yeah, if you want to do that, you can do that. She came into the flat and she knew that there was nobody doing any works in here. There was nobody supposed to be in the flat whatsoever. She's walked in and there was 2 people inside the flat. And the attic, the loft bit, had been moved because they covered it with this special sealant stuff to stop the asbestos from the roof coming into the flat. She noticed that was hanging down. She's walked into the front room and they're in the front room, and she's like, who are you? What are you doing here? And they're like, oh, we're supposed to be doing a clearance. Mind you, she's already heard about what happened on the following Thursday, so she knew that somebody already tried getting in and doing it. And she told them to get out of my flat and that she was calling the police. And she ended up having to call a locksmith to come out and redo my locks. Even though there wasn't a key left here, she didn't want to risk it. So that had been the second time someone had tried coming in and stealing stuff. And I found, because I turned around and said, but why are they just bagging up everything? Why are they not just going after, like, my Cricut, my printer, Gavin's monitors for his computer, the actual PC unit. Why are they not going for them things in the TV? And they're just literally grabbing everything, pens and stuff like that. And the police officer turned around and said, the new thing is just to gut the whole flat, take everything, then they go out and sell it. Like all these pens, they would go to like a market and sell them. And because they're less likely to be spotted as stolen goods, as where TVs, Xboxes, PCs, they're more likely to flag up as be stolen and be more suspicious. And that's what they were trying to do here. And they nearly got away with it. Very nearly got away with it twice. Then, when was it? Not yesterday, the day before, someone tried coming into the flat again, saying that they were here to do the ceiling. But I already knew that it was special asbestos people coming to do it. And I'd already spoken to him. And when I turned around and questioned him about it, he turned around and he's gone, oh, there's no asbestos in the ceiling. And it was like, okay. But I know that there is, because the test results have come back saying that there is, and it's all over the ceiling because it's come through the roof. And then he turned around and he's gone that he needs to go into the room to check that there's no asbestos. If they take the ceiling down, is it going to crack the tiles on the floor, which have asbestos in as well, but a minute bit. And I was like really suspicious of it. I turned around and gone, well, you can't go in there. It's all sealed up with screws and wood and duct tape. Now, if he actually worked for the company that he said he worked for, he would know this because it'd be on the file. But he didn't know nothing about it. So he was very shocked. I'm going to get myself confused, otherwise I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, he was very shocked, and he asked that me and the kids leave the property so that he could deal with it. And I was like, well, no, we're not leaving the property. And I know for a fact that you're not here to do that, because it's other people that's doing it and not your company, because your company doesn't deal with asbestos. And he was like, yeah, I know that. That's why I'm here. I went, so why are you here? Because you just clearly said that you don't deal with asbestos, and I know your company doesn't, and you're not even allowed to be in the room because there's asbestos. So I managed to get rid of him. And then the people who's doing the roof, which is a proper asbestos company, got hold of me and said that they were going to be coming out. And I got hold of them and told them what had happened that morning. And they turned around and said, no, they're not supposed to be doing it. It's not even in their system for them to be coming out. And I turned around and goes, you're trying to tell me that someone else was trying to break in again. So now it has made me very wary of being in my flat at the moment. Until all the work is done. But the police are dealing with it. Luckily. It is under full investigation. So I can't really do much in the flat of organising and sorting out until basically the kids' room is done, because I've got their new beds in the kitchen, the mattresses in the kitchen, and me and Gavin are having to sleep in the front room on mattresses whilst the kids sleep in our room on a mattress, because our bed is full of mould and we got to buy a new bed. We've also got to buy a new fridge freezer because the other one went mouldy because there was no electric, when they told me that they were going to top up the electric and they didn't. So it's all gone. And yes, my colour coding really does not go. But this is not my main planner. This is my scribble stuff down. So yeah, at the moment I'm trying to reorganise my flat and rebuild everything. We had to buy new beds for the kids because their other ones had to be thrown away due to asbestos, and we've got to get a new bed, new fridge, freezer. Got to buy a new washing machine, because if you're an old-time viewer, you would know about my my washing machine setting fire before we moved. So I've had to sort that out, and I'm still waiting on that to be sorted. So yeah, life has been a bit of a roller coaster, to say the least, at the moment. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there very slowly. Trying to get the kids back into a routine, which is not fun at all. Especially with Gavin being working, and it's like his peak time at his work. So he's working all the hours God sends at the moment. So it's literally me on my own trying to deal with it, and it just seems to be never ending. They paid for a professional cleaner, and I'll quote that, professional. It looked like all she did was come in and wiped with water. There was no, I came in 10 minutes after she left, and there was no chemical smells, no bleach smells. There was nothing that smelled like cleaning products. And I ended up calling the surveyor lady, because she's the one that's been helping me deal with it. She's helping with us getting compensation for the damages, and she's been helping me get back into being at home and in a home life, rather than living in caravans, going from one caravan to another and that. And she turned up and she's gone, oh, it doesn't even smell like anyone's used any cleaning products. And I went, exactly. Oh, there's I had to come in the next day and clean, because she didn't do it. Literally, it looked like she'd just gone over the cupboards with water and just went like that and smudged like grease, mould over. She gave a quick wipe over the windowsill, but you could see in the corners, like in the edges, where there was, like, she's just wiped it to the edge, and that was it, and it was caught up. So I had to redo that, which was not fun. And she was like, well, she's been paid and she's supposed to be a professional cleaner and she's supposed to be doing a deep clean. What the hell did she actually do? And I was like, well, she didn't. She broke our air vent in the bathroom. I tell her, I goes, that is what she's done. I goes, that's the only thing she's done. She didn't clean the bathroom tiles like she was supposed to. She was supposed to clean the walls, and she didn't do that. The toilet, luckily it was clean anyway, but she didn't do that. She didn't clean the floor. She was supposed to give the floors a deep clean with some special chemicals, and she didn't do that. So yeah, they're supposed to be sending out a cleaner to do a deep clean of the children's room once they've taken all the ceiling down, asbestos. And I turned around and went, don't bother, I'll do it myself. Even if I've got to wear one of them masks, I'll do it myself, because I don't trust anyone to do it properly now. So yeah, it's been a bit of a shit show, to say the least. Right, I've got their kids' room. And they're coming out from, I think, 8 or 9 to all day on Tuesday. So we've got to be out of the flat all day that day, and I'm very worried about it, to be honest, because I'm not trusting anyone being in the flat without someone being here. But the council know that they're going to be here. I've got proof they're going to be here. So if anything is touched, then I've got evidence of it. So I can't remember what that was. But so much more has happened other than that at the caravan site, the holiday park. We've had birthdays. My grandson was born, and I so joyous. I love my granddaughters to bits. They mean the world to me. But I don't see them. I don't see them very often. I FaceTime my youngest granddaughter when we can, but I get to see Enzo like every day on camera, or like I see him. My daughter brings him round for me to see him, and he stays the night. We haven't had him stay here yet, because the fact that I want the flat asbestos free, damp free, and everything free for him. So it's FaceTime at the moment, and I'm missing him so much because he's such a nanny's boy. So yeah, lots has happened. I had my thyroid operation. It was thyroid cancer. They took a lump out like that size and had to take a bit of the bone, the thyroid bone out, because that was full of cancer too. The scar is healing very nicely. That happened in June, and I am getting there with it. Couldn't talk for a while, very sore, very bruised, but I was very looked after. I was backing up, doing everything that I shouldn't be doing within a week, because, you know, us mums, things aren't done the way we want it done, and you know, things are done a certain way, and I didn't want everyone else feeling burdened and everything like that. So I was very stubborn, got on with it, done school pickups, and was doing housework, well, caravan work. And I overexerted myself and end up being ill for a few days. But it still didn't teach me because I was still doing things. So yeah, that is the main things I can think of that's happened that's been like major, and that I need to update you on. I'm gonna have a look actually. No doubt in other videos I will see this. Oh, I know what it was. I think this was what it was. If there is other things that I need to remember, then I will tell you throughout the other videos that I'll be doing. So that is the only thing at the moment. There isn't any other plans for now, but there could be in the week because of them doing the kids' room. We're waiting for a cleaner and for them to paint, redecorate in there. So that is all that I know of at the moment. Habits is I would do laundry, but we haven't got a wash machine, and I'm having to ask my neighbour next to me if they can do laundry and hand wash. So I'm going to do dishwasher, tidy as much as I can, tidy and declutter, do that. Teeth, hair, meds and vitamins, what else? I don't know what else to do because there's not much I can do at the moment. I do, because on my trackers on here, I was doing bujo just to make sure that I was keeping on top of it. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Do not know. Do not know what char was supposed to be. And it's not on... I'm going to do me time. I don't get much me time, but I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to put outside because when we were on the holiday park, I was going out every day, even if it was just going to do the shopping, or go and see Gavin at his works. I was going out and not staying in. As well, since I've been here since Monday, I've just stayed in the flat, apart from going to the shop, which is literally 2 seconds away. I'm just checking that it's recording. I think it is recording still. I can't tell. My phone's decided it's going to go funny, the wrong way. So I'm only doing, and on this one, I don't know if you can see it, but there's dots there and dots there, and it tells you where the halfway mark is on the page. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to draw the line in actually first. Because I'm not going to need a lot, of room, I'm just going to split it in 3. And Saturday and Sunday I will do together. I love this kit from Paper K. And I really need to get my infills done. My cat is meowing away there. And I'm really sorry if this video has been all over the place and you haven't had a clue what I'm going on about. Hopefully my next video will be a lot better because I won't be so nervous on filming, and it will be in a planner that I'll be more comfortable with, because I'm still trying to work this one out, and how I want it. I wasn't really prepared for what I was going to video, and the fact that I needed to do a video where I explained about some of the things that's been going on with me. I'm going to use that one. And also the fact that the kids, for some reason, have had all the energy under... Oh, that didn't work, did it? All of the energy under the sun, and haven't been falling asleep until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I haven't been able to film because by the time they've gone to sleep and I'm not stressed, I've been too tired to film. And I didn't want to come across in my videos that I was stressing and moody and all that. So that was another reason why I didn't want to be filming as well. So this kit's so appropriate for me right now, because this is all I seem to be doing is cleaning. I'm going to keep that one for when I actually, because it won't be for winter. It'll be unpacking for winter clothes. So I'm going to leave that one for when I actually do the unpacking of winter, unpacking winter clothes. So I've still got these bits. Let's put some sparkles around. Oh, where'd that go? There it is. And no, my nails aren't too long. I just they just need to be infilled. And it, like I said before, it's been a long time since I've filmed and used stickers, because when I was at the caravan, caravans, because we ended up staying in 7 caravans over the course of the time, I didn't use stickers. The last time I used stickers to do any decorating was my video that I did, my plan with me. That was the last time I did stickers. So yeah, it's been a long time. But that is my plan with me. I actually need to write in there about the kids' ceiling, because that got moved. And that's today. So yeah, that is this week, and then my daily notes, to-dos, whatever I'm going to use it for page. I think it turned out quite pretty, actually. I might actually use some of this deco on here as well. Put that there, and then do the Hoover there, and then I'll do the donate one here, because one of my goals is to donate some of the stuff that is okay to donate. So yeah, I think that is it. I'm sorry if the video is a bit all over the place and not like my old usual videos, but I will get back into the groove of things. It's just that when you haven't filmed or planned in a long time, you kind of get out of the groove, and then you know about if you're going to come back and do it, and then you got to try and remember what to say, what you need to update, and how you plan because 99% of the time you stop planning as well. I didn't need to plan too much when I was in the caravans anyway, so I didn't do a lot, hence why I used my rings. But I did end up gaining a couple of new planners, like this one and one that Gavin bought me, which I will end up showing. But he got me a personal pocket size traveller's notebook for me to write down about my hospital stay and my surgery and stuff like that, and for memory keeping, about Oscar having 14 teeth taken out. Yes, he had 14 teeth taken out, but hasn't stopped from eating sweets. He was trying to eat food that day. Like, that boy is just is a challenge. And that we got a phone call saying that Aaron's been diagnosed with autism and ADHD, so that was good. Just waiting for consultant appointments on that. He had to do a sleep thing for his tonsils, and because he stops breathing, so he had to have that done in the caravan, which was exhausting because his beats per minute was going right below, and the alarm was going off constantly, and Ellie stayed up all night with him, but we kept hearing the alarm and like panicking and stuff like that. So we had all that going on as well. So everything seemed to happen in that 4.5 months whilst we were in the caravans. So yeah, but I will talk about more things as the videos go on. But that is it for me for now. I hope to see you soon, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I have missed you all, and I love you all too. See you soon. Bye.